Today I will give you a guided tour of my completed generic industry zone in City Skylines 1. So I just want to briefly overview it and explain my thought process behind it. It's traffic-free, at least for now, and works smoothly, generating tons of money. So I feel confident in saying that I finally got the industries right, so let's go! In the office area, I used mostly vanilla buildings. It's on the side closer to residential zone as it emits less noise and pollution and blends nicely with rest of the neighborhood. It also brings less traffic and the windows overview the sea, making it a lovely environment for our desk workers. And they always provide work no matter the good situation is. And there are some containers and trucks outside, so it blends nicely with the industrial zone and vibe. When it comes to freight trains part, I added 2 cargo stations to divide the traffic and make sure that they are some distance away from each other. I wouldn't crowd them too close to each other, that's the common mistake that I used to do. I made sure the tracks are long enough to have room for the longest of trains so they won't block each other, if that makes sense. You can also use one-way tracks to create inbound and outbound routes. An important thing is that I avoid crossing train tracks with roads, especially at the entry roads. I try to make tunnel or go above it. So I never mix cargo tracks with passenger rail system. More on that, but more about that in full episode that I will link at the end. And yeah, the rest is just aesthetic. Cargo ships are complementary and on purpose located close to the train tracks, so all the trucks keep collecting and dropping what they need within one zone and avoid traveling long distances throughout the map. It was built more for the aesthetic, but some of the containers you see, most of them actually serve as warehouses or just industrial lots, so they are functional. And as for now, they don't bring much traffic, but they complement the area and of course get use of the sea. Traffic layouts are definitely a challenge in industrial zones in City Skylines, but I think I've learned some stuff throughout the years, and this is the road layout with the traffic. As you can see, the red-orange areas, they're always gonna pop up, but they aren't that crowded. I have 3 entry roads. One is closer to the residential and offices part. The middle one is a roundabout that collects most of the traffic. It might look small, but it's 3 lanes, and everyone has dedicated lanes so they don't bump into each other. And at the other end we have the last entry road with the train tracks underneath. I make sure that intersections that make up the entry roads are spaced few nodes away from each other, so we don't have situation that people come from roundabout straight into the intersection and then block the previous roundabout or the intersection, if you know what I mean. And I always use 2-lane one-way roads. This way one car can turn while other keeps going. It also eases the flow at intersections as it prevents cars going into each direction. I also try to make T intersection instead of like 4 roads, if you know what I mean. I mostly make one big loop around the area so trucks can pick and go a few times what they need, with very few crossing roads. And of course I make sure to have high capacity 4 or even 6-lane roads outside. More isn't always the best because then they bump into each other, and you should use traffic manager to have dedicated lanes for them, as vanilla system isn't that great. I also did not forget about public transport, and you shouldn't be scared of that too. The vanilla bus might look a little bit weird in the industrial side, but if you use minibuses like me, it looks kinda realistic. Check out my complete mods collection video for more about mods I use, or you can catch up with previous episode where I built this whole area. And leave a subscription if you enjoy, and see you in the next one.